Yo, what's good? Big Corleone here with the This My Heard podcast, coming to you live from wherever the fuck we get live from. You know how it is. Bringing in my co-hosts, Lady G and
What's
TG
new?
and TG Love. What's good?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How's everybody doing?
great.
That's good.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Yeah. Too bad it's not. Well, it's Taco Tuesday, but we ain't got no tacos. So
And it's a
No.
Tuesday after a holiday.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday after a holiday. Yeah, that's what's up. So how was everybody's holiday weekend?
Uneventful.
Same here. Literally nothing.
And mine's just back to school stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I still have one young enough in school.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's tough. She's uh what grade?
She's a senior. I can't handle it.
Oh my god, the
Aw,
senior, that's tough. Prom and everything and
Yes.
the
mm-mm.
last of it all.
Yep.
And
Have any
the
idea?
cost.
Yeah, the cost of senior years is undeniably
And
expensive.
let's not start a show tonight about horrible co-parenting.
Oh God. We could though.
Yeah, we definitely could. I
Ah,
mean, co-parenting is tough, man.
Very.
Very tough. Very, very tough. I don't know if Dub's gonna roll
tough
through. He
is
said he
not the
would, but we'll
word.
see what happens with him. Yeah, tough. It is, it's crazy because I've been. I mean, y'all know I got. I've been through it a bunch of times. You know what I'm
You have
saying?
5 million.
Fucking, huh?
I say you got 5 million kids.
Take 3 or 4 away from that number, and
Oh
maybe you're
my
right.
God. You're the first Nick Cannon.
No, not me. No,
Oh
no, not
yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Cannon. I don't have any baby mama drama.
Don Corleone Cannon.
Yeah, Corleone Cannon, right?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
So what's this? Montclair State University? You repping? You repping tonight?
I mean, I wasn't trying to, but I guess since it's back to school, that's my alma mater.
All
So
right,
Oh
all right.
wow.
That's dope. That's dope. All right.
yeah, lots of money
So
wasted.
Ah, that's a shame.
you're an intelligent young woman. I don't know why you say that.
I mean, yeah, but like if I could do it over again, I would have just picked a completely different career to follow. So
Mm, all right. Well, shit happens, right?
it does. And things change. When I
People
first
change.
went to school, I thought I wanted to be like a teacher in a school, but that changed.
Why?
Um, a lot of it is politics and
Definitely don't get paid what they're worth.
right, there's that. A lot of hours being put in, not enough pay. Um,
Mm.
first year is very sink or swim, and uh, my experience wasn't that great. Like the principal was a bitch, so I didn't have like the best experience, and I didn't
Mm,
feel supported. So, uh, yeah, it was like halfway through the year, I think, not even, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like,
oh
I'm
shit.
I can't do this anymore. I literally was like in a dart league. We go out drinking on Tuesdays. I went to the same bar every Friday in Hoboken. Became a regular. So yeah, that was teaching. I also started smoking weed then. So thanks, thanks teaching. That's all.
Teaching made me an alcoholic.
My teaching made me an addict. Yeah, it's rather crazy. But I was also spoiled because I did have opportunities to work in like private schools. Um, like special ed schools, and there it was like all about the students. So it like that encouraged me and made me think I was like going in the right direction. But then like once I was working in public schools and started to work in public school, then I was just like, oh yeah, this is not what it should be, you
Mm,
know. And it was just I was also just set up, I feel, because I had the only monolingual class because I worked for Union City District, and they have like bilingual classes
mm-hmm.
in kindergarten because you have a lot of Spanish kids and Indian kids like coming in. Um, so their classes were kind of like set up to be able to teach both. Mine was set up to only talk in English and teach in English, and my aide only spoke Spanish. So that really made life difficult. Lunch was always a disaster. And it was like, well, if you can't communicate with the kids and they don't understand you, you're going to have problems. But
Right.
it was looked at as though I was the problem or yeah, the aide, and maybe she was. I don't know. I hated it though.
Mm.
Good people. I met good teachers and other people there. Um, and props, shout out to them. They've worked there for 20s and 30s of years, like getting ready to retire and shit. But
Wow.
I there's a lot of teachers that stuck through, and there's a lot of teachers that left. Um, and even when I was working with a tutoring company, I did a program where we did like English and math for like students who test lower in those subjects, and we had a shootout drill once, and uh I was just like, first of all, I didn't even know what to do because I didn't work for the school. I worked for a company, and I was not versed on all the things going on at that school and where the hell
Wow.
to go to whatever. It's not like somebody sat down with me and was like, these are the safety things. They send you stuff to read, and I'm just like, okay. The kids told me what I had to do, and we were in a room that had no windows.
Oh wow.
So it was weird. We were all like trying to like squeeze into one area. And then like afterwards, like you're expected to like teach, like go back like nothing happened. And I could tell the kids were like feeling some kind of way. This was middle school. So, I was like, what's going on? Like, and then some of them just started telling me, like, this is scary. What if this really does happen in our school? Is it's really going to help us and protect us? And oh my God, just so many questions, so many fears, so many like, and it's unfortunate, but like, this is the world we live in now. Like, when we went to school, that wasn't even a thought. Like, we did fire drills. That
Right.
was like the biggest thing we did. Um, but it's just it it took the I don't even know what the word is. Not fun, but like it took the life kind of out of it
Yeah.
because it became very like morbid, and it was just like, how can I say to them like we're protecting you at all costs? Like, but I don't know how true that is. So like, yeah, you have an officer at your school, and like that's what I told them, like you have officers here, they're usually close by. Um and in Jersey gun laws are a little tough, so I kind of like told them that. But the truth is like you just never know, and can you truly be prepared? I mean, yeah, I have to take courses through my job now for shooter drills, and what we need to do. And the worst thing you can do is stay still. So you got to make sure that people don't just like shut down because that's what could happen.
Right.
It's fight, flight, or freeze for some
Yeah.
people. So they just teach you like know your exits. If you're in a room, grab something that you can use as a weapon, basically, like protect yourself. And like if the shooter is gonna come into a room that you're in, or they get through, like, and there's a group of you, you come up with a plan to try to like ambush this person or whatever. So it's just crazy because like, yeah, it's like, okay, we think about these drills, we talk about what to do and stuff like that, but when the fucking moment hits or some shit goes down, it's like, what do you really do? Like, what is your body gonna do? How are you really gonna react? Are you prepared already? Like, I don't feel like I will freeze because I know what to do. So I'm just like, let me, run the hell out of here if I can, or hide in a safe place, locked or whatever. Um, and the good thing is that there are places like at my job where I am at where I can like run quickly and lock myself into a space. But damn, it's just crazy. But yes, I went from school to to shootings, but yes, like it freaking sucked. It's just not, I don't know, there was fear there because of that too. Like that the whole drill kind of like made me question wanting to go back because it was like, fuck, like I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be in that position. Like just no. Like that's scary.
Absolutely.
I think,
That
and
is.
it's actually given me and many other people anxiety. Like, I know you love going to the movies, but I can't go to the movies. Like, I feel some kind of way about going to the movies. I feel some kind of way about going places where there's a lot of people, festivals and things like that, depending where it is. Where I live, about big parts of Trump country, and it's makes me nervous sometimes when I see people and their Confederate flags and stuff like that, and I'm just like, when will it end? And it's just like, yeah,
Never.
yeah. It's just crazy, just everything. And I don't like talking about guns, but like something has to be done. Like we can't just continue on how we are because it's not working. So
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's a different world we live in these days.
Yes, it
it
is.
is. I just saw this video, a reel of that hubby sent me, and it was, I guess, like one of the corner stores. Like
Mhm.
definitely had to be in some kind of projects or something, right?
Now, why
And
does it got to be in some kind of projects? It's a
because
corner store.
there was bulletproof glass in front of the guy and the little thing, like come on.
It could have been the hood, not the projects. I
Yeah, it
mean,
was
come on.
definitely hood
The
projects,
projects are
whatever.
the hood.
Exactly. So the guy fucks with them, and when they ask for a lighter, he gives them a pink lighter. Let me tell you something about the insecurities of some black men. Holy shit. They got
Oh
so
yeah.
upset, so mad that he would give them a fucking pink lighter. Like, what do you think? I'm a bitch? What the fuck? You want me to come show you that I'm a man? And I'm just like, bro, it's a pink lighter. Calm the fuck down.
It's not that serious,
It's
bro.
not that serious, and they are flipping their shit. And I'm just like, this is not worth this. What? What? No one's questioning your manhood because of the color of your lighter. Like, how sad and pathetic are you?
It's the
Really?
insecurity, it's
That's
like
so
it's so
ridiculous.
funny
Like
how
the
they
homophobia is
yeah.
beyond
I
because
got.
a pink lighter.
You want to hear something funny? Speaking of that shit, like I was talking to Dubs about this yesterday. I think it was. I was like, you know how every time somebody says something that sounds a little bit, you know, gay or whatever, they say no homo or no
Mm-hmm.
Diddy or whatever it
Gosh.
is. the thing is that what I said to him was, why does the thought of something someone says has to what is it about it that makes something in your head say gay? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if he says, "Oh, that hot dog is big, no diddy,"
Right.
or that's there's too much water coming out of that, no diddy. Like, why does the
Oh
thought
my
have to be?
God.
Why does the thought have to be gay?
Right.
What is it is going on in your head that makes you think everything that's being said you have to say that to because you're
Because people are so self-conscious about what other people think of them.
Yeah, but to but sexualizing everything is a little too much too. Like we're not talking, like, why are you thinking in such a sexual manner when you're kind of not even talking
Mhm.
about that, you know?
Well, that's the same thing with that. That's what she said. Like
Right.
there was a period where no one could say anything
Oh God. I know.
without people saying that's what she said.
Mhm.
Like I got so tired of it. I was like, I'm not talking to nobody.
Yeah,
I
because
hear that.
every time somebody says something, right away it's like, oh, it's no homo or no diddy or whatever the case
But
is.
it's
All
like,
of a
why
sudden,
do you
like
have to
everything.
justify that to people? Like
That's what
that's
I'm.
what I
Right.
don't understand.
Yeah, like why
Yeah.
do I have to like sit there and say, yeah, no homo? What does that even?
Because I'm looking at everything you're saying and I'm like, "Oh, that's so gay. Why would you say
And
that?"
what if,
You
Like,
but
know
then
what
what
I'm
if it was?
saying?
And that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I
saying. Like,
mean?
what
Like
if it was? It's not nobody's business but your own.
it's like
it's crazy. Like, why the fuck? Why does a thought right away have to go to something gay or homophobic? You know what I mean? Like, you can't say shit these days. Right away, you got to be like,
It's people's
yo,
insecurity with themselves, is all that is.
right. And it is homophobia because they don't know enough. Like, I can't tell you how many, I hate to say black men, but yes, have like are homophobic in a way. Like they don't realize it either. It's just like there's certain things and they'll say, I'm not a fan of anybody using the F word towards someone. And I hear that a lot. And that really bothers me. Like, I don't think it's okay to say that to anyone. Like, yes, in the UK they do call cigarettes fags. Still they do. Um, but here we know the connotation, tone, and everything that goes into that word. So that I don't like.
yeah, yeah. I get it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like accepted culture.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And that's
That's
why it
exactly it.
continues because if you don't say no homo, then like, oh yeah, like, oh, why is he saying that? Like, why are you thinking in that manner? Like, I don't understand.
Exactly. Like,
Again,
what the
it's a
fuck?
pink lighter. Please make me understand. A pink lighter, guys.
Yeah, people take offense to a lot of different shit these days, man.
But I
It's
mean, when these guys were wilding out, they were wilding out. The one guy was like, he had like 4 drinks in front of him. He's like, I ain't paying for you for this shit then. And like left. And I'm just like, he's like, bro, no, what are you doing? Like the other guy like flipped, like started throwing things and everything. I'm like, it is not that serious. Be like, I don't want a pink lighter. Can I have another color? Use your words. Like I felt like
right.
kindergarten all over again. Like, use your words. What is it that you want? Like, why get mad? Like, he's not calling you anything. He's not saying anything. He just knows that you're going to react. That's why he's doing it. But it's sad that that's the reaction that you're giving for a color of a lighter. I'd rock the pink lighter. I'd be like, yeah. And what? Don't
My
mess with me.
brother, let me tell you something. One of my brothers, and I have 4 or 5 of them boys. Uh, he is so like they say that secure guys have no problem rocking whatever. He literally will walk out of the house in a whole pink suit with pink shirt, pink hat, pink shoes, like purple. He loves that stuff, and he definitely is not a homosexual or anything, but he's like, I'm secure, and I love
Right.
those colors.
Pink
I don't
is
know.
a nice color.
I don't know
It
about the
is.
pink shoes, but
I mean,
Yo, yeah, but he goes
that's.
crazy.
I
He
was gonna
wears
say
those.
he goes all out. Apparently, that man likes
Yes,
wearing like his outfit down to the
yes,
feet.
he does, and I can
coordination,
Coordination. You
coordination.
gotta
definitely.
coordinate.
And yo, he
You
would
gotta
so wear
coordinate.
the, and he would wear the mushroom outfit. He would.
Love
Um,
it.
he is just, but he wears those. I don't know if you guys have seen them, um, and I've only seen them on Mexican guys. They're the boots that have the toe that like curls up.
Yes, I know what you're talking
Those
about.
ugly shoes, and he's actually
Yeah.
got a pair of them stupid things,
Oh God, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Those are very ugly.
like alligator boots.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Nah, I don't even think alligators want to be seen on them boots.
Please no.
Oh man.
Absolutely not.
I think they are like snake or alligator. Like they're
Yeah,
Maybe
like
usually
snake,
like
but
yeah.
I don't think alligators want to be
very
seen associated with those shoes.
hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Oh
But
shit. Yeah,
yes.
that's some. Yeah, that's especially if they're pink too. On top of that, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
man, he has shown up, and I mean, he can really dress nicely when he wants to, but he has shown up to some events, and I'm just looking at him like, what in the world?
Mm.
The hats with the Stetsons with the feathers in them, and
Oh my God. He's
I'm like,
pimping, like legit.
yes.
All he needs is the Technicolor Dream Coat.
I'm pretty sure if
Oh, he
you're
already
from
has a cane.
Word.
people from Jersey City or have hung out in Jersey City, passed through Jersey City, whatever, there is definitely a chance that you have seen that big pimp that walks around.
Oh
That man,
gosh.
it would be the summer, it wouldn't matter. He
His
was
fur coat,
decked
his fur hat.
with everything. And of course, you notice this person because you're just like, what in the it feels like it's from a movie, you're just
Yeah,
like, this ain't
yeah.
real. This is like from Friday or some shit. This ain't like the real thing.
Oh,
But yeah, no doubt that man, he would just be hanging around.
All year
Like,
round.
I would just be like, damn. And color scheme,
Yep.
head to toe, always
yeah,
same
that's my
way, whether
brother.
it was like baby blue, yellow, like
Yeah.
just insane and hilarious. Because it's, you give props to that guy. I have mad respect for that man.
Yeah,
I was
especially
like,
if you could rock it all year round.
"Mhm."
Mm.
He didn't care.
Nah, he most likely still doesn't. You know what I'm
Hopefully
saying?
he's still alive doing
You
it.
know what
That's
I'm
all I'm
saying? Still
saying.
pimping, big pimping. That's what it is.
I
Well,
mean,
I
I
mean,
hope he's
that's
really
like
not
these
pimping,
ladies.
but
That's like
Yeah,
these
I don't think he's.
ladies I see
Yeah,
here, like on the buses and things like that in Camden, um, who they're older ladies, and of course, they're all dressed up, everything matches, but it's like it's so I don't even want to call it. Like they have makeup on that makes them look like clowns, and
it's
like it's
very
just like
streetwalker-ish, as they used to say.
I, I don't even know, but they're usually the older ladies. Um,
the
and
older
and they
streetwalkers.
literally
Yeah, they're
they
like,
literally
I'm not
look like
changing my
clowns.
way at all.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. All that pounded on makeup and stuff, and then not for,
Yeah.
I don't want to get on viejitas, but a lot of them smell the same, like with their perfumes and shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't even know what that smell is, but I do
I
not want
think
to
it's an
smell it.
Avon
I
perfume. I'm
It's
telling
like
you right now, that shit was
Chantilly
bought from
lace.
Avon. Whatever it smells like, it's an Avon
Yeah.
perfume. I wouldn't
yeah,
doubt it.
it's something because they all smell the same way, man.
It's
And
like a powdery,
some of them
Yes,
smell
it's
like
yes.
those
musky, like, yeah.
some of them smell like those purple candies
Oh, the
that we used to.
violetas.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm like, yo, that smells like candy. And some of them smell like, yeah, it's just weird scents that these Avon products tend to have. I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
They're
and
all for that scent, though.
That's why I'm glad the kids always buy me colognes and shit. I always smell different. I got all types of fucking colognes there that they get me every year. I get like 3 or 4 different ones.
Mm.
I got a little tub full of them shits, all different ones. So every day I smell a little different. I don't like to go crazy, and I hope when
Do you have
I
that Sauvage?
Sauvage.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
I guess not.
fancy way to say
Yeah.
savage.
Yeah. It does sound like a fancy way to say savage, right?
Yeah, but
Savage.
that's what I mean. That's
Savage.
how it's spelled. But Johnny Depp and whoever,
Oh,
I
Oh,
I
it's
think
a
it's an
Johnny
see.
I
Depp.
Saint Laurent
Mm. No, I don't
thing.
have that one. I have the ones I have. I have Dolce and Gabbana.
Of course.
I have John Paul Gaultier.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one.
I have I have a couple old school ones. I got Dracar.
Of
Oh
course.
gosh,
I got Curve. CK1,
Oh my
CKB.
God, CK1.
I have Cool Water.
he is old. What
Cool
the heck?
water.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them shits. And I got Johnny Chow, I think it's called. Jimmy Chow, Jimmy Choo, some
Jimmy
shit like
Jimmy
that.
Choo,
Choo.
Yeah,
Johnny
some
Chow.
Johnny Chow.
some shit
Like
like
there's
that.
so many songs about Jimmy Choo's that are, and you're like,
Johnny
Johnny
Chow.
Chow. You definitely sound like a grandpa. Like that was your grandpa moment. You were like Johnny Chow. I'm like, nah, grandpa. Try again.
Oh gosh,
Oh shit.
Try again, grandpa.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
call your kids on that one. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a bottle of that one too. I'm gonna
Johnny
call it
Chow.
that one.
That one.
That one.
Oh, that was
Oh
funny.
shit. Yeah. But oh shit. Yeah, whatever it is, it's there.
I don't know. Some men's cologne smell like alcohol to me, like rubbing alcohol. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't like those
Polo,
spicy
Red
ones.
Cuba, Gold. Nobody.
What's going on? I'm
Oh, I
listening.
see now. Someone joined the conversation.
Da Vinci.
CK1. I don't remember which one it was that I liked the most, but
Polo red is good too. Polo ones are pretty good. Some of them are dope. But yeah, so those are the ones I have. And the thing is too is that I see sometimes I try to like get, because I have body sprays and shit. Like I have this thing with if I feel like if I feel like if it's hot out and you know I know I'm gonna sweat, I gotta put body spray on too on top, you know, because I don't like to feel like I smell. If I feel like I smell, I shower and then I shower, then I shower. It's like, yo, I gotta.
oh wow.
Well, next time I see you, I'll be like, yo, you better check yourself. You smell.
And my ass will be in the fucking shower, like, yo, I can't.
Oh damn. Be like, Big C, I can hear you from all the way over here. I mean, I can smell you from all the way over here.
Yeah,
That's your
man, fuck
cologne.
that. Yeah, fuck that, man. I gotta smell good.
I get that.
Got to.
I'm not like that though. I used to be big on wearing stuff. I don't really ever wear anything. Sometimes I wear body spray if I wear anything. I still have my my Royale, the Spanish one, the Royal Violets,
Violeta, yeah.
but not the purple one,
Right.
the champagne looking one.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'll dab some of that on, make me
You
feel
know what's
Cuban
funny?
real quick.
Cuban. Like, hold on. Like the wig makes you feel Puerto Rican. My daughter goes around and says, "Mommy, I feel Puerto Rican."
Puerto Rican.
I'm like, but you're not. You're Peruvian. Oh man.
I thought I saw a video with a dog with a wig on that said something like that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, because
It
it
God.
was
was a
about a wig.
Chihuahua. It was a
This
Chihuahua
wig makes
with
me
a wig
feel
on.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's right. I
Puerto
did see
Rican.
that. Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
saw that one. That is funny. That's fucking hilarious, yo. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know what the hell happened to Dubs. I guess he fell asleep. Oh well.
Whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, so talk about TG. I want TG. Talk about something that you're passionate about this week.
No. No.
Uh-huh. What's got you in your feelings of passion
I'm
this
very
week?
passionate right now about people registering to vote. I think it's very important to make sure that you are registered to vote. Each state has certain dates and by which you need to do that in order to be able to vote for this election in November. This is not just for the presidential election. We are also many places voting for Congress, Senate, and governors. Make sure that you know what is going on where you are, and you're making sure that your voice is heard in the poll. I don't want to hear shit about anybody saying that their vote doesn't count, because it does. Every vote counts. That's how people lose, when people don't show up to vote. And yes, I am totally supporting Kamala. And I'm also very passionate lately about trying to squash the rumors or the falsehoods that have been spread about her and what she has done when she was DA in California. So I think it's very important for people to do their own Google searches and search for things and stop reading shit off of social media as information and fact, because there's a lot of bullshit out there, and memes are not a way to get your information. You should be involved, watching local news, watching world news. Don't limit
Well,
yourself to one channel. I do not watch Fox News, but sometimes I'm forced to, just because it is good to hear what the other side is saying for the same things. So,
just remind me
yeah.
that I should never ask you once again to
Yeah, because
give me
you're going to get whatever's
what.
on my brain. Next week, it could be food, for all I know, that I'm obsessing about. But you caught
Yeah,
the political moment
I
for
caught
me,
the I
because
definitely caught the political moment for me.
I just
Yes.
shared, October 15th is for PA. I actually have my mail-in thing over there that I have to shove into the box out there. But yeah, it's
All right.
important. This is an important election for a lot of states. Here too, we're voting. PA's voting for other people versus just president. So it's important to have your voice heard. And to the idiots that talk about third party or whatever, if you really want a third party, then you need to start getting involved in your local government and make sure that you are represented. And stop talking shit during the presidential election. Like, all of a sudden, shit's going to change, because it doesn't change overnight.
What do I gotta do to get my name on the ballot?
Start showing up. And if you want to run for something, you totally can. You can see what's available and open. There's things at the local level that people can get involved. You just got to start meeting people, networking, all that stuff. You got to schmooze, show up to local events that congressmen and senate people in government, even in the local level, are showing up at. I learned about, like, some places do shredding. Like, they'll shred your papers. There's events that towns do where you could shred your stuff, everybody, and it's free, because some places you have to pay for that. But yeah, there's a lot of events and stuff that they do over there, especially where you're at, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been wearing that for a long time. Maybe I could run for office or something.
You can get involved, but you gotta get involved and care, and have, like, I guess, a goal in mind of what it is that, like, what's the one thing you're trying to accomplish for your people.
Make everybody eat Puerto Rican food on Sunday.
Oh, gosh.
Puerto Rican Sunday.
Puerto Rican
Where
Sundays
everybody gets to be a Puerto
in
Rican.
Jersey
Everybody gets to be Puerto Rican
Puerto
on
Rican.
for
Sunday.
one day. Just one
Also,
day.
what I would do is I would make Super Bowl Sunday a national holiday.
Why not?
I would now on I would make Valentine's Day a holiday for women only. Men
No, you
have to
can't do
all get
that.
women have to get gifts on Valentine's Day. So Super Bowl Sunday, we get, because it's in February, and it's around the same time.
Right, right.
So Super Bowl Sunday and Valentine's Day, now we split. How about
So what about the people who are in same-sex couples or women who love
Yeah.
football
Who
and
love
they
more
they
football.
than
can they
their
can
than
they
their
do
hu-
the
the
same
husband
thing. The
or
husbands
man?
have to do
Listen,
the same shit.
you
It
guys
goes both.
have
It goes both ways.
men have a holiday. It's more March 14th. It's BJ and Steak Day. Okay. It's 1 month after Valentine's Day. So if you're getting gifts for her on Valentine's, then you can wait till the 14th to get your gift. Steak and a BJ.
I didn't know anything about that.
It's been around for a long time. I'm surprised you didn't know.
I've never heard that.
March 14th. Put it on your calendar. Now you know.
Now I know, and no one is half the battle, right?
Exactly. Now you just gotta find the date for that.
Oh, jeez. I know I'll get the steak.
He's taking applications, Lady Big C. He needs.
I know I'll get the steak.
You'll get the steak.
I'll get the steak.
Get the
That's for
steak
sure.
yourself. You'll be like, I'll make my own damn steak.
I'll get me a couple of New York strip steaks, and I'll be all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah.
I mean, if they did that, then wouldn't they have to? Well, I guess the Super Bowl is probably like the biggest, bigger than the World Series.
Yeah, Super Bowl is way bigger than that.
Then I could see that.
The thing is, the World Series is the best of 7 games.
You're right. It's not just one day.
Super Bowl is just one game.
Right.
So everybody celebrates that one.
Do or die.
That's right.
That's why I like football.
Yeah.
This is why I could never get down with baseball. It's too much. It was too much. It was like, come on, bro. This is too many games. Too many games.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Bowl is just one fucking game. That's it. Yeah. You win
done.
or you're done.
And they're usually pretty good.
They're actually trying to add another week to the season so they can have the Super Bowl the day before President's Day, so nobody has to go to work the next day.
Double. Like kill 2 birds with the one stone.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday, then everybody has a day off the next day.
That would be nice.
So you can get shit-faced and fucking just have the day off the next day.
Because that's what we all need.
Yeah, absolutely.
After a whole month of January, because that's really what it's about.
Yeah.
January, like one of the longest months of the year.
Isn't
it crazy that we're already going to be prepping for Halloween, and then right after Halloween, it's Thanksgiving.
CVS has been prepping for Halloween since fucking
a month ago.
July.
I know.
Since fucking July, they've been prepping for Halloween.
They have everything out. Like as soon as October hits, there's going to be stuff for Christmas. So
yeah,
it's like they don't even give us a chance.
Yep.
But it is just crazy to me. Like we're in September already. Like the year is coming to an end.
It's the most wonderful time of year for me.
Yes, I do enjoy. I'm enjoying this cooler weather. It's still hot during the day, but I'll take the evening coolness. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I can't wait for the sweater weather. I don't want to be.
I love sweater weather.
Yeah, the best.
Yep. Oh, what the fuck is this? I know who this is.
You have a question. What if women stop fronting for once? They wear high heels. This ain't their height. BBLs and breast implants. It ain't naturally theirs. What? So what if women wear heels? I mean, you could see she's wearing heels. Duh. Like, try to find yourself someone that doesn't need all that. I don't know what to tell you.
We're darned if we do, darned if we don't. Cause
Like,
guys
whatever.
out there talking about they want all that, and then you know other people are like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with that."
Somebody actually has a question for TG Love.
Oh Lord.
All right.
It's not that we don't normally talk this shit, but I'm just gonna let this slide for the night. But
Okay.
here's the question.
Okay. How does feel about term limits? If a person is doing bad, I see that it can work, but only allowed 2 terms, then what? Yeah. So I totally agree with term limits. I think that we should have term limits on Congress as well as the Supreme Court. I don't think it makes any sense for someone to have a job for the rest of their life, like a guaranteed position like that. I think times change, and with it, so do people and people's minds and thought process and perspectives. And I feel like we don't get to move forward if we keep all the old farts just sitting in there making decisions for people. And they're not representing their constituents. That's why it's important to vote at a lower level, and making sure that the people that are in there are voicing your concerns. And then when it comes time for them to be reelected, make sure they don't get reelected. Like, that's what it comes down to. But the thing is, people don't want to pay attention, be aware. Like, I feel like people just like to bitch, but they don't want to do the work. So you gotta wanna, if you care, then you gotta get involved somehow. Like, if you have a kid in school, you should be going to the school meetings, like, or the board meetings, because they're making decisions about what's going on in that school, and that's your money. That's your tax dollars. Those people are making decisions, and people should be at those meetings because they're important.
Yeah. I think this is the first question we've ever gotten from somebody off of Twitch.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Hey.
it is interesting. But we don't normally talk that stuff. But since I brought up the fucking question, I had to open my motherfucking mouth, and
You
now
did it. You did it.
it is
It
what it
wasn't
is.
bad. I didn't go off on like crazy tangent.
I know.
Nobody's gonna come in here and be like this crazy liberal chick. I mean, they could, but and fuck the Packers. You shut your mouth. I'm sure my team is better than yours. That's for sure. Especially if it's the Jets. But we're not gonna get into that. That hurts people's feelings. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Lady G, what are you passionate about this week?
This week,
Don't say politics.
no. I honestly, I'm one of the crazy people that doesn't watch the news, and I don't know what's going on in politics.
Very sad.
Yeah,
You
it
need to
is.
care.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't care. I just don't know
Okay.
what's going on.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bad things going on right now. And I think it's just important to know because people think like the US is untouchable, but there are countries right now that could push a button and nuclearize US. So I think it's important to know what the fuck is going on sometimes because there's wars happening right now. And I wouldn't doubt it if somehow we get involved next year. So I think it's important to know what's going on. A lot of bad shit is happening across the world. Bad shit here too, but that's why this election matters. You know, I'm all about body autonomy, and the fact that they are trying to take that away from women really upsets me because it's just like I don't think it's fair that men care so much about what goes on in our vaginas, and instead they should just all get vasectomies. that would fix a lot of things. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nope. They just want to talk about how abortions are used as birth control, which is not true. And then when it is, the percentage is very small. So
I
don't go
think-
there.
Hold on. We have
Bring
another-
it. Good thing Stubbs isn't here because no! I shouldn't have said that. Son of a bitch. Now I'm just gonna hear a lot of shit. Here we go.
He's frozen. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's frozen.
It's a sign from God. No.
Yeah, he's got to fix his.
Oh, he's gotta come back. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. Shouldn't have said anything.
Nah,
So I
Shoulda known.
guess to answer your question, Corleone.
yeah. What are you passionate about this week?
I think this week I'm just passionate about self-care.
Mm.
Right.
You know, like how important it is to prioritize yourself before, job and, stuff like that. Because the thing is, if we don't take care of us, the people that we take care of aren't going to have us. Um, the jobs that we work at would replace us in a heartbeat. Like I've always told my jobs that, my children come first, my family comes first. And I remember one time, I guess it's been about 4 years now, uh, something had happened at my daughter's school, and I told my job, I gotta go. And they're like, well, if you leave, there's no guarantee that you could come back. And I was like, then fire me. I said, I could get another job. I can't get another kid.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So and I'm not putting no crazy job before, my priorities. And so, but I think as a parent, as a woman, as somebody who loves their job and lives with integrity, I think, me personally, I think I fail to really do things for me. Take the time to just not worry about things, just sit on my couch and crochet like a crazy mad woman, uh, soak my feet, do things like that, like make myself a priority. Um, because I've
Eat
always
when you're
been,
hungry.
yes, yes.
Or
So
have the
yeah.
snack if you want, like if you're craving. Sometimes having like a treat, emotional eating isn't a bad thing. Sometimes, you just want some ice cream. And girl, you should have
You
some
know
ice
what? You
cream.
just said that. I'm about to go get me some ice cream.
If I wasn't on camera right now, I'd be eating ice cream. All right, before we get into that question, because she brought up something. This is why I need to write things down. And then I saw Dubs, and then it like threw me off completely.
Oh yeah, what's up, guys? I
What's
just woke
up?
up like not too long ago.
Well, thank you for joining.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I had to come outside like to really wake up.
Oh, okay.
Breathing that, what I'm saying, that polluted Hudson County air.
It wakes you up, that's for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, you already know.
Oh, we got somebody asking questions about
Okay.
OnlyFans.
If you found out your significant other had an OnlyFans, would that be a cause to break up, or would you see that as an opportunity for the household to get that bag?
Yo, you know what? All money
didn't
ain't
my
good money.
significant other tell me that they have an OnlyFans?
Yo, all money ain't good money.
No, but why was that hidden? If you my
Right.
boo,
All
why aren't
money
you
ain't good
telling
money.
me that you be making money that way? I ain't judging. I just want to know how I could get it on the phone so we can make more money.
Absolutely, right?
Shit.
Yo, like yo, you know what? Personally, I think
hating.
I'll have a problem with that, man, because like you know what I'm saying. What's mine is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like what's supposed to be mine is supposed to be mine. Period. Like I don't even care.
It's
Like
still yours.
But for everyone else to see. Nah, yo, like you know what I'm saying. Like me, I got like certain standards, yo.
Well, see, the
You know what I mean? Like
OnlyFans doesn't just have to be about that, though.
Mhm.
Like I've seen people with OnlyFans about crazy, stupid stuff, not just sex and all that.
What if it's
So
just feet? What if your boo thing
yeah.
has an OnlyFans? It's just their damn feet. Their feet doing cute things, sandals, different. Who
bro.
cares? Like,
Like, yo, you know what? Feet don't even generate that much money.
are what?
I don't think, yo, feet don't generate that much money. You know what I'm
You want
saying?
to try that again?
As opposed to
Oh,
like,
you don't know about the
I,
foot fetish people, huh?
as opposed to like, you know what I'm saying, like
I
titties and
bet
ass
you
or whatever.
anything,
I don't
feet
think
probably
people.
make more money than other body parts, which is weird. But yeah, there's a huge foot fetish cult out there. I've heard of people not only making money off of that, making money off of used underwear or farting in a jar.
Oh,
So don't tell me people can't make money off of some stupid shit because they do. Farting in a jar,
But
yeah,
still
it's
though, I
real.
mean,
Big C, it's a real
what?
thing.
Yo, for that, you know what I'm saying? Just sell, you know what I'm saying? Just farting a jar and just sell that shit too. Then they probably make money off of that.
I mean, you got to capture
You know,
that
like
fart. There's definitely a technique, I'm sure.
yeah,
Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, people like
yeah,
some
man.
weird ass
September, man.
shit.
Man, you know what? Now that I came outside, like now I'm fully awake. Like I'm gonna love this month. It's not hot, not cold. I'm gonna be outside.
Is that what you're passionate about this week? The weather?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm passionate
Dubs.
about it all
What are
month.
you, Dubs? What are you passionate about this week?
Oh, so there's like a written agreement. I'm gonna show you guys next week that I have my girl sign. Right, that it states it's a contract basically. It states that Thursdays from 8:30 to 11,
Oh, jeez.
Saturday all day, but well 12 to 10, Sundays all day until 11, and Mondays from 8:30 to 11 until February. I'll be emotionally unavailable for her.
Right, right.
You know, she wants anything done, she better holler at me early in the morning for it. So I don't want to be bothered after a certain time. You're not gonna have. You're not gonna. You know what? All right. You know what? Halftime is exceptional, but it depends how far I'm going. If
What
I'm
if
going to the
there's an
corner store,
emergency or something, or your attention is desperately
Call
needed?
911 before you call me.
yeah, for real.
Like when you call the like any medical place and they're like, if this is a real emergency, please hang up and dial 911. I'm like, oh my
Absolutely.
God.
Yo, like, you know, football season's amongst us, and then like my birthday's at the end of the month. Yeah, and hopefully, you know, another, 365 around this earth, around the sun. I mean, hopefully. But other than that, I mean, like, yo, we just good, man.
All right.
You know, but football season is definitely it, because you know what, I want to have that feeling of like, wanting to use like fentanyl whenever I watch the Jets play. I want to see some Jets shit this year
Aw.
besides the butt fumble. You know, I want to be like, damn, that is the most Jets shit I've ever seen. I thought last year was bad. 4 plays, popped an Achilles. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of people, like, they're actually saying that, whatever. I mean, predictions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you this much: if the Jets do make a Super Bowl, you're gonna hear about my arrest, because I'm gonna be streaking down the main strip of Hoboken naked.
Oh
Imagine
man.
imagine Will Ferrell in that college movie. I forgot the name of it, when he was streaking.
Old school.
Yeah, that would be me.
My boy
Yeah, my
Blue.
boy Blue.
Hell yeah.
Boy Blue.
I'll be looking at my balls because it's January and it's cold as shit. You're my balls, Blue. No, my balls is
My
blue.
balls are blue.
Yeah, man. Like, but nah, seriously though, football. Like the weather's changing.
Sweater
I do
weather.
want to take. You know, I'm out in the hoodie right now because like it's warm out here, but it's warm, but it's not. You see what I mean? Like it's like you know like you know what my lady had the AC on. I'm like, yo, turn that shit off. Open the window. She's like, oh, this feels good. I'm like, yeah, no. That's why I told you to open the window. Just leave the fan on a little bit. You know, like the leaves are gonna change. I think that you know, a drop to upstate New York would be, you know, good for the day or something like that. Just to watch the leaves change next to Bear Mountain. You know, like nature shit. My time of the year. And yeah, I mean, like Halloween's next month. People, you know what I'm saying? But Halloween's every day because people wear their mask on everywhere. Anyway, so I mean,
You're not
Halloween's
dealing
no
with
different.
them, you're dealing with their representative.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Disrespectful ass truck. November Thanksgiving, things to be thankful for. Just for the next day to go purchase some shit that I thought I was thankful for just because it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Like,
It's so true.
yeah, I'm thankful for my 65-inch screen TV, but that 85-inch is on sale for $4.99. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thinks they're getting the real deal when they're actually getting that shit on retail price. Like they just dropped the store deal off. You know what I'm saying? The store price off. You know what I'm saying? You're getting what you actually pay for on Black Friday.
Oh, they
You know,
used to have really good deals though. I don't know if it's still the same. I haven't done it in so long, but
I never got involved with fucking
oh, I totally did.
That's why it's Cyber Monday. But
Man, there
yeah,
was
now they have
nothing my
Cyber
kids
Monday.
needed that I had to get up at 4:00 in the morning go get.
Oh man.
No.
Man, look, you know what? You know what? Let me tell you something, man. I did Black Friday one time. And that was the first and last time because I was like, yo, you know what? I got there. We got to the store. I was with my ex. We got there like around 3:30 in the morning, and we must have been like the 75th person in line. Like people literally camped out. So I was like, yo, you know what? Like,
yeah, it got too serious after a while.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, the irony is, hold on, man.
Was that a bike?
The irony,
yeah, that definitely was.
I'm right off the. I'm literally right next to Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Like right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I realized, like, yo, you know what? Thanksgiving is a bullshit ass holiday because you know what? Just a couple hours ago, we were thankful for some shit. Now we're over here. You know what I'm saying?
No, Black Friday is the bullshit holiday.
Yeah, but you know what though? But you know what though? Like Black Friday, you know what I'm saying? Like actually kept, you know what I'm saying, companies, you know what I'm saying, in the black. You know what I'm saying? If they was in the red that day, they made it to the black. You know what I'm saying? Saved their fucking year. Because we too stupid to understand what's going on. I'm about to go sit in my car, man. My fucking back is killing me.
But yeah, I agree. I get that. It's like when they try to get rid of shit that they need to before the new year.
Yeah.
Big C, what is your thing that you were passionate about this week? Was it really?
Week? Was it?
I don't remember what you said.
Yeah. So, all right. So this is gonna start off some shit, some new topic or whatever.
Wait, hold on. And then Christmas, right? You know what though? Like you know, like I have a love-hate, you know what I'm saying, relationship with Christmas. It's because it's like buying presents for people, right? Like I don't care about presents. Like personally, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no one to give me shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it from the bottom of your heart. See, that's the problem. See, that's the problem. Yo, that's the problem though. Is like everybody expect presents.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
It's about Santa Claus. I want presents.
No, I'm serious though. Like everybody expect
Me
presents,
too?
right? But like, yo, you know what though? Like the whole thing is like, you know, like you're missing the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, not you, but you know, like majority of people miss the point. They just, you know what I'm saying, they just buying presents because they feel like they need to. It's like an obligation. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do, you know what I'm saying, if I do something from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want oh yeah, you did this for me and now I gotta do nah, I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather,
But it
you know what
should
I'm saying,
never
like
be that about that.
but that's what
Like you
Christmas
should
is about
never
though.
give things with expectation to receive something. That's
You're
just not
right.
good to do in
But
life.
but but you know what? That's what Christmas turned out to be.
Christmas is just a consumer holiday. And
Same thing
and
like
I've
Black Friday.
noticed that like
But it's not like that for everybody, though.
no, but it's still like I've seen a lot of parents go super crazy buying a gajillion gifts for their kids. Their trees are like you could hardly see the tree because there's so many presents. And it's kind of gotten just a little crazy because I remember Christmas for me, we would ask for a few things. Mama didn't have no money. We couldn't bring a whole list to her or anything. And if we did, I knew I wasn't getting everything on that list. But, it was the element of surprise, I guess, to see what I got. What did Santa bring me? Until I found out he wasn't real. But
All right.
then
You just fucked it up for half the viewers right now.
I mean, I swear to God, if you're an adult over 18 watching this and still believing in Santa, you need to go to Finland because that's where he is. That's what I learned recently. So, but
Santa's
Christmas
a
is a
blood.
beautiful
He's a
time.
gang
Like,
member.
Christmas is like the only time that I feel like just universally people are nice. And
You know what will make
it's
Christmas so
sad though,
special?
because it should always be like that. But it's only during that time where people are like saying happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope like everyone is nice. Then after that, it's like go fuck yourself. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what it turns into. It's
Yo,
like, you want to do what now? No.
you know what will make Christmas so much nice up here? If it
Snow.
snowed. Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes.
want it to
You
snow
know?
here too.
Like
I still have
like
not experienced real PA snow. Like it has not
like
Really?
hit. No, not where I've been. Like it snowed a little bit, but like they've been saying like, oh, we're supposed to get all the snow. I've I've heard the first time I ever heard of snow squalls was here, and thankfully I was not driving during that, but I did drive during a horrible thunderstorm where I literally couldn't see anything in front of me while I was driving. So that was fun.
That was fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what
I
though?
went
Like
really slow and my
if
hazards were on. I am a safe driver.
you
Yeah,
know what though?
well,
Like you know what? Like I'll appreciate if it snows. You know, like that right there will like, will like probably bring out the kid in me with Christmas or whatever. You know, throw
Yeah,
my
it does
daughter in the
feel
snow.
more like
Yeah,
Christmas
you
when
know,
it
like
snows. Yeah.
yeah, like or like you know what? Like and speaking of snow, I hope, you know what I'm saying, like I hope I hope like Mother Nature does not like, decide to like throw a bunch of like, winter cocaine on us this summer. I mean this
You
winter,
never know.
because like look, you know what? I can't shovel shit. I ain't gonna fuck on my
Mm.
back. You want to give me a ticket fine by me,
Those kids
you know?
don't go around shoveling shit anymore for.
Man, these kids are fucking lazy, man. Like you know what?
I don't
You know
know.
what? You know what? These kids, you know what I'm saying? Like they rather stay indoors and play GTA online or some shit like that. Red Dead
Mm,
Redemption or like Madden online and stuff. You
they're
know, like
dumb. They could be
like you know
making
what? Like
money.
they don't have that drive like like we did.
Yeah.
Like we would literally go around. But then again, I mean,
I have a carport. I'm not worried about
I'm
but then again, you know
fine.
what though? Like you know what? Like when they used to like we used to get storms. Like we got
Mm,
blizzards. You know, like
it's been a while, right?
93, 96.
Well, 96. I remember the storm of 96.
96.
Oh man, I remember 96, man. Like you know what? Like I came up here because I came up here with my brother because we had to go to court from like I flew from Miami. We had to go to court because that legal guardianship shit, like it kind of got messed up a little bit. I don't know what happened. So like we had to fly up here, through the court in person or whatever, right? And and like like we stood over my mom's house and we were supposed to leave the day that it snowed. So we end up staying like 3 extra days after the snowstorm. And I remember like they had the bulldozers on Washington Street, and they were literally like putting the snow into the dump truck and dumping it in the river. That's before the EPA found out that shit was like contaminating or whatever because of the salt. But yeah, I remember that storm. That was like the first time I ever heard the path shut down.
Yeah,
The PAT
everything
train shut down. The PAT train shut down. Like you know what? Like that was like my first like real glimpse to what a state of emergency really was.
Mhm.
Because what you call it? Hold on, man. GTA. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, no, I'm just playing. Now, like that was like my first glimpse to like a state of emergency. Man, you have people like with their skiing down, skiing up and down the main strip,
Yeah.
right? You have people skiing. What to call it? Like people out there with their ski suits or whatever. Like, what a time to be alive. But like, holy shit, the next day after, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go outside and make some money. So me and Jay, the following day, like he's like, yo, I thought you were leaving. I was like, nah, man, I said I can't. You know what I'm saying? The flights are canceled. So me and him, what I'm saying, we went around shoveling the snow for and we did it for like 3 hours, and we made like $100. It was like $20 that we were charging, and we got it done quick. So we had drive, you know what I'm saying? It's just that now, like these kids, man, like the whole world is online. So it's like,
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it is. Everything is your phone, and putting your face in your phone, your iPad, and that shit.
They're not gonna do real good when apocalypse comes.
hell no.
Not gonna know how to cook, how to grow nothing, how to sew.
Shit, I'm
Bro,
glad I could do all that shit.
They're not even gonna
Yo,
get
for
to the
real.
Walking Dead because they're just gonna be dead.
Yep. That's
Yep.
crazy, but yeah. Big C, what's your thing?
Hold on, I gotta think for a second. Oh,
What were you passionate about this week?
so I've been thinking, right? I
Football.
got a couple of thinking about football, but I was scrolling through the internet, the vast world of the internet, and I came across a couple of things, and I'm just gonna throw it all together because it has to do with what I'm passionate about, right?
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, so it has to do with love. So love is, to me personally, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but to me, just because you have sex with somebody doesn't mean you love them. We know this.
Nope.
Just because you're dating somebody doesn't mean you love them. Talking to somebody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week does not mean you love them. All right? Staying awake all day, all night, whatever it is you're doing with this person doesn't mean you love them.
What?
Okay?
You're crazy.
All right, because you're here now. We get
I'm not staying up for nobody if I don't love them.
it.
Yo, but
You know what I'm saying? But hold up. To me, like I had to write this stuff down because I was thinking a
you're old.
lot about it. Yeah, because I'm old and I would have forgotten about it if I didn't write it down.
Mm-hmm.
And
dementia.
I just got I just got a whole bunch of new pens from Amazon, so I was writing with them and shit. So,
What type of pens are they?
They're black pens.
I mean,
my
what type of
goodness.
ink?
Black ink.
No shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, what type of point? No
Ballpoint.
shit, Sherlock.
Medium, fine. He wants details.
Bro, yo, you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what? Like with me, like, I always gotta write with gel pens. I'm sorry.
No,
You know
this
what I'm saying?
is a gel. This is a gel pen. It's a gel pen.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, it's a gel pen for sure.
Because yo, you know what? If you got one of those like big pens, I would have been like, party foul, loser.
No, it's a gel pen.
All right.
Yeah.
It
So,
better be grown man shit.
Yeah. So grown man shit. Exactly.
Oh,
So to me, for me, it's love is kind of like someone can look at you and accept your tough side, your rough side, and still accept you for who you are, right? It's someone who does things for you when you can't. Like if you can't do certain types of things, and this person is there to do these things with you or for you, that's a show of love. Someone who can hold you and calm you down when you're in one of your moments. You know what I'm saying? Um, love is someone who expresses all the good things in you, even though you think all those things are bad. So someone who can actually come into your life and accept you for who you are and show you that there are good things within you. Because some people they feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna love a motherfucker like me? You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna come into my life and show me that they could deal with my bullshit? Because let me tell you something. Some of my bullshit is some serious shit. You know what I'm saying? And for it to come into my life, to be a part of my life, means you gotta hand.
Yo,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just hard, you know. Someone
is it?
someone someone who makes sure you're okay from time to time, hits you up. Hey, you know how you doing, how you been, everything good with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And someone who just doesn't take you for granted. Somebody who appreciates who you are. Someone who appreciates the kind of person you are. Because I've come a long way. You know what I mean? Anybody who know me know I come a long way. I come from some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think anybody who decides to ultimately deal with me, you know, I come with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yo, we
come
all do
with
though.
I know we all do, but I'm
We all
saying
do.
I come with a lot of shit. And I think if you're gonna, what was that, another bike?
Nah, that was me farting. Yo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? It's the burrito I ate earlier. Nah, I'm
He
just playing.
farted into
Nah,
a jar. He's farting into a jar. He's got the
hell
technique
yeah.
down pat.
He's getting
OnlyFans.
that money.
I've been turning from OnlyFans to Only Farts.
Yeah, so I mean, sometimes when I look back and shit, like I think about, some of the shit that I've done, some of the shit I've been through and shit. And I think to myself, I'm like, I'm not dead for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like there were times when I thought this was it, and I'm not. I'm here, bro, and I'm telling you, man. I'm not really a big religious dude, but I've done some shit. I've been in the middle of some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? I'm like, yo, Corleone, you here for a reason, man. Somebody they're keeping you here for something. I don't know if it's to run for office eventually.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Or to fucking do this or to help someone or do whatever it is, but I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Sometimes I sit back and I'm like, yo, you remember the day this happened and that happened and this happened and that happened? Like, I'm gonna tell you a story. This is story time real quick. This is gonna freak you motherfuckers out. Huh? What was that?
I said, "Oh my lord."
Yeah, oh my lord. Oh my gosh. This is story time. This is gonna probably fuck some people's heads up when I say
Oh,
this.
brother.
All right, so I was at a point in my life when I was real low. All right, everybody's had them low points and shit, right? I was living with my grandmother at the time, on Washington Street. I'll never forget this, and Dubs will know. Dubs can tell you this. I had a green Nissan Pathfinder.
Oh
And,
yeah.
yeah. And one day I was sitting down and I was saying to myself, I don't. And this is the unmedicated me. You know what I mean? And I was sitting there and I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Like I'm like, I don't want to be here. Like, what the fuck what am I doing here? Like, what's my purpose? I felt like I had no purpose. So what I did was I went to CVS, which was right across the street, and I bought a bottle of No-Dose. Not No-Dose, no. Nidol. It was Nidol, it was called. No-Dose is to stay awake. Nidol is to
Right.
go to sleep. So that bottle had like 20-some pills in it, man. Let me tell you something. I drank the whole fucking bottle. And I jumped in the car and I went for a ride. Okay. My intention was not to make it that night. Okay. Would you believe? Now, if that night did not kill me, all right, all I remember, it was in the middle of winter. The temperature must have been like 10 to 15 below with the wind chill. I was like, I've had it with everything, right? I think I found out at that time my lady was fucking around or some shit, and I lost my job, and I was like, yo, what the fuck, and this and that, all this other shit. I don't want to fucking deal with it. And so I went and I did that, went for a ride. I get home, and all I remember was parking the car, right? And then I wake up in the hospital. I remember nothing between parking the car and I wake up in the hospital, right? So I'm hearing things and I'm seeing shit because I guess they had to pump my stomach. So the nurse comes in and she was like, "Oh my God, you're awake." She was like, "It was touch and go." I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, "You have no idea what happened?" I was like, "No." She said, "You walked in here in a t-shirt, walked up to the nurse and said, I just took 20-some pills. I wanted to die and fell out on the floor. They rushed me in, pumped my stomach, and
Wow.
they pretty much did what they had to do to keep me alive, right?" So I my aunt was an RN in the emergency room at the time. She comes in to talk to me and she's like, "But what happened?" And I was like, "I don't even know, man." They told me they were going to keep me and they were going to put me in the psych ward.
Observation.
Yeah, to make sure, I was good. But I started to feel better. Like my senses started coming back and shit after all this shit that went on. And I said to the nurse, I was like, because they had me on an IV. I said, "Look, I need something to drink, something to eat, or whatever." They were like, "Oh, the vending machines are right outside the door, so go ahead and get something or whatever and come back." So when I went to the vending machine, I was so freaked the fuck out about what they had told me, what had happened, and what I remembered. I snatched the IV out of my hand and I ran home. So I run the fuck home. I got blood squirting from my fucking fist because of the IV. I get home and I wrap my hand, my fist, I bandaged it up. And my grandmother was like, "What happened? Where you been?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm all right. Everything's cool." So my mother comes upstairs and she says, "Listen, what the fuck happened to you last night?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said the cops came to the house and said they found the car door open with the keys on the floor to the car
Oh my God.
and nobody in sight. And they know it's your car. They were wondering where the fuck you are. What the fuck happened? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I must have fallen asleep halfway or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. And she was like, all right, just get some rest. You look a little tired. Cops come to the house. And it was Sammy the cop and it was George. And they were like, listen, man, we just got a call from the hospital saying that you left and you needed to stay there. So either you're going to come back with us willingly or we're going to have to take you by force. But you have to go to the hospital. So I was like, all right, I go to the hospital. I spend some time in the unit. And that whole time I was thinking to myself, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I could have not only ended my life, but I could have ended somebody else's.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just, it was just one of those moments in my life that helped me realize that, yo, I'm here for a reason, man. I'm here to do something for somebody or to something. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking more about my kids. I started thinking more about a lot of shit. You know, and I mean, I've been down a couple of times after that, but it's never gotten to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because not that you don't grow if you don't experience. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't experience certain things in your life, you know, you don't grow. And I grew from that situation. Like I learned that no matter what the fuck, man, if you're here for a reason, man, you're gonna stay here till your purpose is fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about that, man. That was just a little story time. I just had to say something about that. Cause I've been like I've been thinking a lot about my mortality and shit. I used to when everybody's a kid, when you're young and you're growing up and you think you're invincible and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the older I get, the more I realize that, you know, it's you're living on borrowed time, man. You know, and if your time isn't your time, it's not your time. It'll happen when it happens. And it wasn't meant for me to go at those times. And you know, I've been damn, man. I've been in and out of places when I was a kid too. Like there was this place called Fair Oaks that's in Summit. I don't know if it's there anymore. It might be under a different name, but it was called Fair Oaks. It was in Summit, New Jersey. And they did some ill shit to me there in that hospital, bro. Like I used to get ECT treatments. You know what that shit is?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a
That's your
fuck.
shot treatments.
That's not. I got 12 of those treatments when I was in that hospital, bro. And they all I would wake up was a fucking headache and some memory loss. They said that was supposed to be like the best way to shock the depression out of somebody or some shit, to shock it out of you. But that shit's inhumane, bro. They should not have been doing that shit. But
No.
I experienced a lot of that shit. And I'm just glad that I'm here with y'all. I'm here now with my kids and I got my grandkids and I got, you know what I'm saying? I got an okay life. Like I'm not, you know, I'm grateful. You know what I mean? And you know, if I think, and I also think that's one of the reasons why, like, I like I don't have any kind of like issue or any kind of like like there's no, I have no, like I have no stigma. Like I'm not afraid to talk about my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if whatever I talk about can open up somebody else's eyes or help somebody, you know what I mean? Then so be it. But I just feel like, you know, I can teach somebody or help somebody with something. And even with fantasy football, if anybody wants to learn how to play fantasy football and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm really good at that shit too. You know, I got a couple of
Man.
championships. Look, I got a championship ring right here.
You know what?
Look at that.
You know what? Like,
But no, no,
like,
hold
you know
on,
what?
hold on, real quick. But in all realness, you know, if anybody wants to hit up anybody from the show, the email addresses are coming across the bottom. If you want to speak to a specific, you know, host, co-host, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Email addresses are on the bottom. They'll be glad to get back to you and holler at you about whatever it is you want to talk about. So anyway,
You know what? Wait,
No
real
dick
quick.
pics, thanks.
yes,
Real
don't
quick,
say any
right?
of that shit.
Real quick, right? You've been around for the times where like you've been around for the times where like I was like on my self-destructive shit. And that was a span of 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the
It's a long
Wildwood
time.
incident where I overdosed.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up Wildwood. I woke up one morning drinking 100 proof liquor at 5 in the morning. And then like I had like 2 ecstasy pills, right? I popped one, drank more liquor before they even got up. I was already drunk on the boardwalk and high as shit. And the last thing I remembered was popping another pill on the boardwalk because I forgot to pop the first pill,
Oh
right? And the
God.
second pill was a lot stronger. I was flirting with some girl from Philly, and she was sitting on my lap and we were playing a drinking game. Then all of a sudden shit hit. And then like I remember just stumbling to the bathroom. I was trying to like throw up,
I got a
but I
picture to
couldn't throw
prove it.
up. But I couldn't throw up or nothing. But like, yo, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was all fun and jokes at the time, but like, yo, I was dying. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
literally passed out. And you know what I'm about to say? I don't know if it's drugs or nothing, but I saw these dudes like I saw Corleone and Jay kick, you know what I'm saying, kick the door, move my body, and I'm floating and I'm watching this shit. And they're slapping the shit out of me. They're like, yo, this nigga's not breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's not breathing. He's not breathing. And like they just threw me into the bathtub and threw water on me, right? Like threw water on my face and whatever.
Yeah.
And like that's the last thing I seen it, but that's the last thing I remember. You know what I'm saying? But I was like I said, I don't know if it was the drugs, but I was like floating over and seeing this shit happen. Then all of a sudden, like my face is all wet. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I couldn't even get up. Like I had to crawl to the bed and I slept for like probably
And
like
once
12, 13
we
hours.
told him we would have to call his mom, he sobered up a little bit before he went to
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah,
Because
you know, like,
we were like, yo, I
and
want to fucking call your mom, and he was like,
bro, like that. First off, you know what I'm saying? With I remember that part. I was like, yo, like I was struggling to like stay alive. Like I was scared. Like, see, like that's not like you know what? I was like fucked up, but I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you know what? Like I try to like move my hand a little bit, try to feel the pulse, and every time I didn't feel nothing, I was like, yo, fuck, I'm dying, bro. Like I was like
yeah.
literally scared, bro. Like you know, like it's a joke now, you know, but that's one. You know what I'm saying? Um, the times like you know I would drink like a gallon of Tito's in front of this dude. He'll try to take my keys. I'm like, nah, I'll wing it and drive home. I don't remember how I got home,
Oh God.
right? There was one time I was like all the way up in Lake Apacon, drunk as hell, drunk and coked up, driving home at 3 in the morning, almost hitting a deer, and that's the last thing I remembered. Like like you know what? Like I was on 80, going down, you know what I'm saying? The last thing I remember was like passing Morristown. And I don't remember nothing after that. I woke up in my car at 7 in the morning, right behind City Hall. Right, my car was running, and it's winter time. You know, like I put my, you know what I'm saying, I put my life at, you know what I'm saying, at risk because I did not care. I just didn't care. Like, you know, I had no care about nothing. You know, like nothing didn't matter to me. Life itself didn't matter to me. You know, and like The day I got my DUI, like once again, liquor and drug, like liquor will always be my demon. You know what I'm saying? Because like it opens me to other things. So it's liquor. Like I was at my barber's house getting a haircut. I woke up. I had a dream about my brother who recently passed away, and I remember the dream so vividly because like it was me and him talking. I was telling him I missed him, and we're here talking like we gave each other a hug, whatever. I'm like, bro, man, like I'm so happy to see you and this, that, and the third. So then like like we're talking in the dream. He was like, hey, I gotta go. So I was like, yeah, I'll walk with you. He was like, nah, you can't come. And like when he walked away, I was like trying to walk, but I couldn't. But I was trying to like follow him. But then like I felt like I was like stuck, still trying to walk. Like my feet was moving, but I was like stationary, like on a on one of those like walking things in the gym. You get
Treadmill.
stationary. Yeah, my bad. I can't even pronounce. I'm a little tired. Um, and then like when I woke up crying. So that set the tone for that day. I went and got a gallon of Tito's. Was drinking with my, what I'm saying, was drinking the Tito's, whatever. Me and my barber was cutting my hair. Right? Yeah, more people come. One I knew that they had like a little powder, so I copped it from him without no one knowing. Went to the bathroom, you know, doing bumps, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a whole line. I'm gonna rail this whole bag. Like felt like Scarface for a minute. I'm like, okay, I reloaded because like once like certain drugs get into you, like liquor tastes like water. So then I went to go get another bottle, and then like somebody else came down and I knew they had pills, so I copped 3 pills from them, Percocets. I popped when I was drinking. Like what? That day I just had a death wish, you know. But at the same time, I just didn't want to feel nothing. Like I wasn't trying to feel nothing. So my barber's telling me, he's like, "Yo, you're a grown man, but I think you should stay here." I remember the conversation. He's like, "Yo, just keep, yo, I'm gonna take your keys." I'm like, "Nah, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got pissed off at him. Like, I'm like, "Nigga, give me my fucking keys, bro." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "All right, bro, yo." He's like, "You sober, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm sober. I haven't drank nothing all, you know what I'm saying, since 9 o'clock. It was midnight. I thought I was sober. When I got into the car and I started driving, that's when everything came back up. That's when everything um that's when everything like all the liquor that I was drinking, it showed itself. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, well, I'm halfway here. So I'm driving and I don't remember anything else. I do remember getting in a Hoboken though. Don't ask me how I got there because I can't tell you that. My guardian angel was working overtime that day, right? I parked the car and I'm like, yes, I made it, right? And I parked the car pretty good too. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Open the door. I said, yo, not bad for a drunk guy. Making a little joke. I turned the car off and I'm here trying to move, but I'm like, yo, I'm just too fucking tired. And I just passed out. I wake up like 3.5 hours later, like it's 3:30, to like 8 to 10 cops around my car. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like they were talking all this gibberish shit and whatever, right? And I really couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. So they gave me a sobriety test. I remember passing the sobriety test. I passed that part because the police report said I passed it, but I failed the breathalyzer big time. So they took me in and stuff, right? And that was the first time I was ever embarrassed about getting arrested. And I've been arrested plenty of times, but this was like the first time I was ever embarrassed, like ashamed. Like I'm saying to myself, like like that's what like in the cop car, like it hit me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your malfunction now, bro? Like you can't, you know what? They'll like you out here putting other people's lives at risk. You out here putting your life at risk. Like, and then like like when I was handcuffed, I'm here thinking about this shit. I'm like, yo, what happens if I would have collided head on with a family and a baby, and you wiped out? You know what I'm saying? You wiped out. You kill that baby. He's like, because 9 out of 10 times, the person who's drunk, they survived the accident.
Mhm.
Damn near scot free at that too, free of injury. I'm like, yo, could you live with that? Can you do 17 years? You know what I'm saying? With blood on your hands in a cell, knowing damn well that you did some shit like that. Like I'm here thinking of everything and everything. I'm like, yo, something gotta change, bro. Like I gotta get my shit together. Like really, really gotta get my shit together. And but so like I'm here checking, like, what I'm saying, like, putting my hands in like my side pockets because I was wearing sweatpants that day that had side pockets, like cargo sweatpants, right? And these cops didn't frisk me right because I still had 2 more pills. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, you know what? This puts me in a jam because, like, what happens if they frisk me again? See what I mean? If they frisk me again because they could do that and they find that
Yep.
shit, that's an extra charge. So
Yes, it is.
so I was like, so the cop that we know that we used to go to the bar with, I ain't gonna mention his name, he was working that night. He sees me, he's like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just read your report. I'm like, I'm a little fucked up in the game right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, damn, bro. I was like, yo, gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go use the bathroom. Cause like, I was like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use the bathroom. He's like, yo, I gotta watch you. I'm like, I don't care. I just gotta pee. So I go pee, right? And like, like I had the pills in my hands. I was like, yo, you might want to wash my face a little bit so I can stay up. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, I'm here washing my face, and meanwhile washing my face, I threw the 2 pills in my mouth, right? And then like I threw like extra water, like little like drops of water like these, so I could swallow this shit. Pause. And I swallowed it. Pause. Right. 30 minutes later, right, I got so fucked up on these 2 pills, bro. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, oh man, you know what? At least I'm relaxed. Like I had no other choice though, because I'm not trying to get hit with a drug charge. So I was like, I gotta sacrifice something.
You could
I
have
was like,
flushed them or something instead of
I
taking
paid for
them.
them. I paid for them. It was my last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ridiculous. That was not the time.
yo, you know what?
You fucked up.
Yo, I paid for it. It was my last hurrah. So like, you know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna be my last hurrah. You know what I mean? So it was
Damn.
like like my parents came at like 5:30 in the morning to pick me up. They just looked at me, right? And I couldn't even. And that was the first time I couldn't even look at my parents. So
The walk
I
of
could not.
shame.
Yo, I
Real
could not
walk
even
of
look.
shame.
I could not look at my parents. So you know what I'm saying? Like I just had my head down, right? And they were like, "You want to talk about what happens?" And no, like I was just like so depressed. Like I went to my room, right? You know what I'm saying? I went to my room because like I was staying with them at the time. I laid down and I just started like just like staring. You know what I'm saying? I'm like yo, you know what? Before I start getting more depressed, I got to figure out what it is. You know, and I knew that, you know what I'm saying, like I was going through some, you know what I'm saying, through some shit, but like that shit with my brother, I knew that it was unfinished. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't finished mourning him,
Hmm.
so it was like that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just holding back, and like it just came out. And I was like, yo, after that, man, I'm like, bro, something's got to give, man. Like like either like either something changed or I may not even be here the next week.
Yeah,
Like
man.
and
I feel it.
and yo, but like yo, you know what? Like Corleone's been, you know what I'm saying, he's been present because he even tried to snatch my keys before, right? Like the funniest incident, I left this house drunk as hell. I ended up turning back around, going up the wrong street because I got lost. I'm like, yo, I don't know where I'm at, yo. I'm like, oh shit, the cops here. I remember that part. Like I did not know. Like I left this house. Like I knew where to go to catch the highway and stuff. But for some reason, like my whole like equilibrium was shot. Like I got confused of where I was going. I was like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm at. You know. So like I ended up like driving back to his house and just spending the night over there because like I couldn't go nowhere. You know. But like I understand the whole thing about being self-destructive, man. Because like if there was one person that's self-destructive, it was me. Like I self-destructed anything. I couldn't have nothing good, you know, whether it be relationships, whether it be a standard relationship with my parents. I couldn't have nothing good. I always have to fuck it up somehow. You know, like you know what? If something was too easy, I'm like, nah. Let me put my touch on it because I'm used to because you know what? I'm used to that organized chaos. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
used to that organized confusion, organized chaos. That was the world I lived in. You know, like if something was going too good in a relationship, I just wanted to spice things up because I'm used to it. You know, it was like it was like you know what? Like I didn't know that I was like being a master manipulator on some shit. You know, but you know that's what happened. Like I was manipulating a lot of things, and that's what like caused me to be like very, and I was narcissistic about it. So that's what got me that's what caused me to be very self-destructive with it. And you know, thank God. Like I know you know like we ain't supposed to you know touch on religion whatever, but you know I have my little beliefs here, and God has kept me alive for a reason. You know, like I'm always gonna be an alcoholic. I'm always gonna be an addict. I'm always gonna be an opioid addict, an opiate addict. You know, I'm always gonna be that. You know, like, and I accept that for what it is. That's the reason why, like, you know, you know, like I'm thankful I have enough strength to be around people that drink because I don't drink. You know, I could be around people that drink. I could go in the bar and just order water and pineapple juice and cranberry juice and orange juice all day. You know, like I could do that. You know, like I have not want to taste no liquor since then, and I'm going through a lot of shit right now. And this, mind you, this liquor at my house right now, I haven't touched no liquor, no nothing. I don't even want to smell it. I don't even drink wine. The minute you know, because like my thing is that the minute I get a taste for liquor, is the minute you know, it's like a vampire with blood. You know, like the minute you know, what I'm saying like the minute you get that taste, that first taste of blood, it's gonna want it all the time. That's gonna be me all over again.
Yeah, you want to stay away from that shit, bro. You gotta, yeah. What about anybody else with something they've done that was self-destructive that they want to story time? Or we good with that?
TG's
No.
gonna be like, I once went to Target and called the Walmart. That's self-destructive.
Some Karen like shit on my end. No.
yo, 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 TG was getting escorted by TG was getting escorted by the security guards. She was like, "Unhand me, you ruffians! I'm a proud chap of Target."
That's right. Tarjay, baby.
Target.
Oh my god. No, I mean, I feel like we all self-sabotage. It's sort of it's a destructive behavior that we have when we have been let down, when we do put expectations on people and they don't meet those expectations. It's sort of like you just set yourself up every time, and that's what it is. And the person might be a good person, they might be trustworthy, and they didn't do anything, but you're feeling like they're hiding something. Like you can't trust people because your view is jaded on people because you've given trust and it's been broken. So I think that's a common thing for people to self-sabotage. I mean, women especially talk very badly to themselves. A lot of women do that. Like we say things, and I don't know, I can't speak for men. So, but many women I know have spoken very badly to themselves in ways that you would never say that to someone you love. And that's that self-criticizing component in our brain that's constantly like, you're not good enough, or you did mess up, this is what you do. uh like, there was a word you said, I don't know who's gonna deal with me. And when you said that, I was like, wow, why would you say that? Why deal with you? You're not someone who, like, someone needs to deal with. You're someone that someone needs to love and support. So it's not dealing with you, it's accepting you is what you want, you know? So we all have our insecurities. We all have our little, you know, parts that have been hurt, our experiences that have jaded us or have put us in a position to not trust people easily. But I don't think that's a bad thing, the whole not trusting people easily, because you just never know. There are a lot of assholes out there.
That there are.
Absolutely.
And there are a lot of people who are manipulative and will try to use you, but one thing I've learned is that you really got to listen to your gut, because your gut really does fucking tell you when something is off, and you need to listen to that shit.
Exactly. Like eating Taco Bells at 3 a.m. Like, who does that?
Yeah, definitely not White Castle even.
White Castle.
Oh,
Oh,
After
my
drinking
God.
and then going to White Castle, like that was
Ooh.
a smart idea. Like your ass wasn't gonna be in the toilet for 2
no,
hours. Come on, bro.
no. I got no. You know what? I got something to top that. Checkers.
We didn't really have. Where was Checkers?
Right down Communipole. We used to go over there like you know what? Like we used to be over there at what's the name of that spot, man? Like
Cave and Point.
yo, Cave and Point, right? Drinking, smoked out, right? And then like we would roll over to Checkers or whatever.
Checkers on Communipole by 440.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
god.
Yo, you know what? And order like mad food and stuff, right?
Chicken sandwiches were $1 back then.
Oh
yeah,
my
yo.
lord.
The Checker burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Those chicken sandwiches are banging though.
Oh man, yo, and the Checker
They're
fries.
probably like $5
What?
now.
Yeah. That's
A
all you
checker
needed was
fries or whatever.
$5. A checker fries and 3 chicken sandwiches and an order of fries. You good, yo?
Oh my god.
Yo,
now
you know what?
it's like
Now-
$12 for a fucking Big Mac meal or
Bro.
whatever. It's
Yo,
like,
yo, for that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? If I want to spend $12, you know what I'm saying? I'll just go to the buffet. Get all
right?
that.
Like nowadays it's like, well, I could go to McDonald's and spend almost $15 for something, or for that I could get a whole fucking pizza. I could get, there's other things you could get. Now you can like make a choice. Before it was a no-brainer. It's like, all right, I'll do a $5 biggie bag, whatever. Like it was like,
Yo,
I got
for real.
$5. I remember we always used to go to McDonald's and get the 2 cheeseburgers. It was $2.99, 2 cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink.
Yeah, $3.17 plus tax.
That's right. That's with the tax. $3.17.
$3.17. Yep.
And you always made sure you had $3.17 for that shit.
Wait. Do you remember when they had the chicken fajitas at McDonald's?
Oh my god.
Oh man, they were
I
like
don't even.
$1.
I even remember when they had salads. Didn't they have like?
salads.
Didn't they have like shaker salads or something like that too, or something?
Yeah,
They
they did.
They
did.
used to have like a bunch of different shit.
Yeah, they had healthy
McRib.
choices at one point.
The McRib. Oh god.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, I remember we were at McDonald's, right? And like it was some Mexican dude that was getting my order messed up. And I remember he was standing like right behind me and shit. I'm like, bro, you're acting like a big asshole right now. You're fucking up my order, bro. Get it right.
Big asshole.
Yo, I had
God.
people laughing. They were like, yo, this dude just called him a big asshole. I was like, nah, I'm just playing, man. I said, but come on. It's a poppy, man. Number one, yo. It ain't that hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
number one. I know you always went in like knowing your number that you were ordering, knew how much it was gonna be. I can't.
or like sometimes you just went up in there like, yo, let me get a Whopper. Yo, fam, you McDonald's, bro. Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Let me get a Big Mac, yo.
Like, my bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, my bad, yo. Let me get a Big Mac with cheese.
So we're gonna go around the room real quick for the last time of the night. Lady G, your final thought for this evening?
Final thought. Everybody is going through something. It's not what happens, but what we do about it that matters.
That was
True.
short and sweet.
Yes.
True.
In true Lady G fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Dubs, what about you, bro? What's your final thought for the evening, bro?
I was wondering, does that fart in the jar really work? Can I make money? How to generate income?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people fart in the covers and put it over their head.
I mean, it lasts that long, right? Dutch oven.
Yeah.
You know what?
so-
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that to my girl today, just because.
Oh no, come on. Don't you
Oh
dare.
my God.
Don't
Yo,
you dare. She doesn't deserve that. That's wrong.
But I'm gonna do
All
it
right.
anyways because I'm a jerk. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're a Mick
hello.
asshole.
You're a McAsshole.
Hello. I mean, you know, like nah. You know what? In all honesty, you know what I'm saying? My final thought is like before you go love somebody, man, like love yourself, like even your flaws. Love your flaws too as well, because you know what? Your flaws may be the thing that other person you're looking for, that other person's looking at, loves about you.
Right.
So whatever's a flaw to you is not a flaw to them.
Right.
Absolutely. Great
So
thought.
just love yourself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Even if you have to look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom mirror and lie to yourself, keep lying until it sounds true. And once it sounds true, then you start to believe it. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Once you start to believe it, then it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. There's words of
Sometimes,
affirmation.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to like lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? In a positive way. So everything could gel together.
Right.
You know, like so just keep, you know what I'm saying? Just keep saying this. Just keep telling you know what I'm saying? Just keep looking at that person in the mirror because that's your only competition. Nobody out here is your competition but the person you see in the mirror every morning and the person you see in the mirror every night.
Absolutely. TG Love, your final thought of the evening?
I have to go to the bathroom and I've been holding it for quite some time. That's my thought. I just gotta pee and I'm like, oh my God, when are we gonna shut up? No. I just go back to what I said earlier. Just if you're gonna talk shit and not like things, then vote. So
All right. My final thought for the evening is actually a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to my dudes at Fort Bricks Productions. They're doing big things over there, Fort Bricks Studios.
All right, yeah, I know you're talking about.
You could check them out on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Right now they got a bunch of hot shit
TikTok.
flowing over there. They're on a bunch of platforms. Go check them out. Fort Bricks Productions, Fort Bricks Studios. They're doing big things. Check them out. And as far as I'm concerned, that is it for the evening. Good night, everybody. And always remember that at some point,
This might
This might hurt.
hurt.
good night, people.
Might.
My bad for being a little late. Why is the time still going on? Yo, what? Yo,